Okay, so lying in Shavasana. So just let your feet fall how they want to. And then turn your palms up to face the ceiling, lengthen through the back of your neck. So you're lengthening through the spine. Abs are in. Try to relax those shoulders, relax all the muscles in the body. And you're just going to focus on your breathing. So deep, deep breaths in and deep breaths out. And then just bend into the right leg, bend into the left leg. And then you're just going to flatten your back onto the mat. So you're going to float right leg up, float left leg up. And you're just going to hold it here. So legs up on the wall pose. So you want to try to have these legs straight, really focusing on your abdominals. So it's the abdominals that are keeping the legs up. So you want to try to relax ankles, calves, thighs, hamstrings. Just keep breathing. And then you're going to circle the arms around, interlace the fingers, hands come behind your head. Then you're going to inhale and exhale, come up into a chest lift. So here in your chest lift, you're sliding your ribs down towards your hip bones. You're pressing your head a little bit back into your hands, sinking that belly button even more. Try and lift higher, getting your shoulder blades off the mat. Make sure your chin isn't jammed into your chest, so you're pressing your head a little bit back into your hands. Keep breathing. Now you want to keep your lower back pressing into the mat and your belly button into the spine. And then you're just going to lower the right leg to hover. So just to where you're comfortable, and should be working even harder now. Hold it, breathe. And then bring that leg up. And then you're going to lower the left leg. Hold it there. Try to keep shoulder blades off the mat. Keep the ribs pressing down. Then from here we're going to scissor. So we inhale, exhale, we change for 1. We change 2. Change 3. Change for 4. Change for 5. Change for 6. Change for 7. Last one for 8. Return the leg up to the ceiling. Bend the legs and you're just going to hug your knees into your chest. You can rest your head. So I want you to really press those knees into the chest. Relax your shoulders and we breathe. And just hold underneath your knees, and then you're going to help yourself up, and we're going to go into boat. Okay, so from here, you can keep holding behind your knees, and then legs are going to stay flat for now. Just watch those heels. Try to lift the heels up so they're in line with your knees. Relax those shoulders, stick chest through the arms, and use those abdominals. If you're okay here, you can release the arms and just straighten the legs to the body. Hold and breathe. Then if you're okay here, still try straighten the legs. Make sure those abs are working hard. And then you can bend into the legs. You're going to hold behind the knees. And all you're going to do is you're going to roll. So little rolls. If you can't come all the way up, you can just do tiny slow ones. Keep abs in, shoulders are relaxed. And you really want to try shorten the distance between the ribs and the hip bones. So your back stays rounded. So you actually roll and you don't like land with a bang onto the mat. Then I want you to cross one ankle on top of the other. Doesn't matter which one, whichever one you're comfortable with. And then you're going to come all the way forward, bring your hands down and take your legs behind you, coming onto all fours. So over here, your wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Now look through the knees, make sure you can't see the lower legs or the feet. And then I want you to keep your elbows soft. Press away from the floor so you're not sitting in your shoulders and belly button into the spine. From here we're going to go into cat stretch. So we inhale, lift the head, stick your chest through the arms, press your shoulder blades down your back. And only arch into your lower back if it feels nice on your spine. And then exhale, chin to chest, tilting pubic bone forward. rounding the spine. Upper back and lower back is rounding up as high as you can. And then we inhale, lengthen and extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. Keeping belly button to the spine, elbows are still soft. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen and extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, curl. And then just return your spine to neutral, keeping those legs there. We're going to lift opposite arm and leg. So we inhale, lift right arm, left leg. Now flex into that back foot, shoulders out of your ears, belly button into the spine. Just hold it. And then you're going to lift eyelid, arm and leg a little higher. Keep holding. And then slowly place it down. And then we're going to change sides. So we inhale, lift left arm, right leg. Flex into back foot. Just hold and breathe. And then left eye line, arm and leg a little higher. Breathe. And then slowly place it down. Now from here, take your right foot back, tuck the toe, and then press back into that heel. So you should feel that calf stretch. Keep holding, keep breathing. Now from here, we're going to lift up the left knee. So we inhale, and we're going to exhale, lift the knee just a tiny bit off the floor. We hold it. And then slowly place it down. Now we're going to try and lift the same arm and leg. So we're going to lift that right leg up, and then try and lift the right arm. And then slowly place it down. We change sides, so take the left foot back, tuck the toe, press back into that heel, so you feel that left calf stretching. Keep belly button to the spine, keep breathing. And then from here, we're going to lift the right knee up. So abs are in, and we lift the knee up just a tiny bit off the mat. We hold it. Keep breathing. And then place it down. And then we're going to try the same arm and leg. So we lift the left leg up, and we reach the left arm up. Hold it, breathe. And then slowly place it down. And then you can just quickly sit back into Thunderbolt. Just hold it there, breathe. This time of year is so annoying. Okay, back to all fours. And we're going to tuck our toes under. Keep your legs bent as you send your hips up to the ceiling. Okay, so from here, we're pressing our tailbone to the ceiling. We're lengthening our spine. So imagine you're trying to get your glutes to touch the floor and you're trying to get your head onto the mat between the hands. Your eye line is through the knees as you're pressing your chest towards your thighs. If you're comfortable here, you can start trying to straighten the legs, trying to press your heels down. And we just hold it, breathe. Neck and shoulders are relaxed. Lift the kneecaps so you're tightening those quads. Turn the thighs a little in towards each other. And take your arms away from your ears. We're going to walk out with the feet. So bend into the one leg and really press the other heel down into the mat. And keep changing. In your own pace, you can do it a little bit quicker if you want to, keeping those hips still. Now, without moving now you're allowed to add the hips to it. So allow your hip to move out with a straight leg. And then return to the center, pressing both those heels down, chest through to the thighs. And then lift the eye lines between your hands and walk your feet to your hands. And then just forward fold here. Relax the arms, relax the head. Try lengthening into the spine. And then soften into the knees and we slowly roll up. Okay, so move my mat a little bit back. Okay, so from here, reach your arms up and you're going to pistol grip with your hands. Keep shoulders under your ears, tilt pubic bone a little bit forward and tuck those ribs in. We inhale, side reach over to the right. Just hold it there, breathe. And return to the center. And then reach over to the left. Hold it, breathing. And again, return to the center. One more time over to the right. And return. Last one over to the left. And return. From here, we're going to inhale. And exhale, we're going to swan dive down, leading with the chest. And we forward fold. Eventually, you want to have your legs straight with your hands flat on the mat next to the feet. Eventually. And then we're going to inhale, lengthen up into a halfway lift. Squeeze those shoulder blades. And exhale, forward fold. And then we're going to step back into a plank. Tilting pubic bone forward, pressing back into your heels. Press away from the floor. If you need to, you can lower your knees. If not, you just bring your weight forward and you slowly lower chaturanga down. Try hover before you touch the floor, and then you can come all the way down. Untuck the toes. First, we're just going to do a baby cobra. So you're going to inhale and lift just the upper body. Try and use your arms to lift you up just that a little bit more. Tighten belly button to the spine. Rolling shoulders down the back. And then from here, lift those arms up to squeeze shoulder blades. Just hold it and breathe. And then slowly lower. Slide your hands to mid-rib. And you're going to exhale up into a down dog. And then lift the eye line and step your feet to your hands and we forward fold. Again, we inhale, reverse swan dive back into extended mountain. Raise those hips a little bit forward, a little bit of a back bend. Then we exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, coming up into the halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. This time you can either stick your feet back or you can jump your feet back into a plank. Lower the knees if you have to for your chaturanga down. Elbows hugging the sides of the body. Hover and then all the way down. Untuck the toes. This time inhale up into a cobra. You want to make sure your shoulders are out of your ears here. So if you're struggling, come back down and adjust your hands probably a little bit wide. so that you can keep shoulders out of the ears. Eye just in front of you. Breathe. And then slowly coming down. Slide hands to mudra. And again, we exhale up into down dog. And lift the eye, step or jump your feet to your hands. And lean forward, fold. Okay, we're going to do 2 more rounds. We're just going to speed it up a little bit. So we inhale, reverse swan dive up into extended mountain. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, up into a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step or jump back to plank. Exhale, we chaturanga down. Inhale, up into cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, hands to mudra. Exhale, up into down dog. Lift the eye line, step or jump feet to hands. Forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up into extended mat. Exhale, we swan dive down. Up into halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step or jump back into plank. And chaturanga down. Inhale, up into cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, hands to mudra. Exhale, up into a down dog. Hold it and breathe. And then from here, reach your right leg up to the ceiling. Keep holding. Now you're going to lift your eye lines between your hands. You're going to place this right foot between your hands. Help it there if it doesn't get there. Make sure your ankle and your knee in line with each other. Okay. You just hold it. And then from here, try to stay low in the legs and you're going to reach the arms and the upper body. Or press into that reach. So reach up, press those hips down. Hold and breathe. Now bring your hands together and bring them down to heart center. And then from here, you're going to twist to the right. You're going to hook your left elbow on the outside of that right thigh. Then I want you to really press up towards the ceiling. Try and get your hands and your sternum in line with each other. And then slowly we return. Again, we reach those arms up. Now you're going to turn the back foot down. Okay, make sure you're still pressing forward into that right leg. And then you're going to take your right elbow, place it onto that right thigh, reach left arm up and over. Keep shoulders out of your ears. Really try open chest up to ceiling. Raising a little bit more into that right leg. Keep breathing. And then from here, come back to a warrior two. Make sure you're tucking tailbone underneath you. Arms are long. Keep breathing. Now from here, you're going to straighten into your front leg. Okay? And then from here, you're going to hinge forward, so hinging towards the right leg. As soon as you do that hinge, that right leg should start stretching. You come down into triangle, so hand either comes down onto the shin, or if you're flexible enough, onto the floor, align to the ceiling. Hold and breathe, so both legs are straight, so this right hamstring, maybe even inner thighs, getting a good stretch. And then slowly bringing that hand down. Now you're going to frame your front foot with your hands. And then just lengthen your spine, trying to bring your chest down towards that front thigh. That just increases that stretch on the hamstring, lengthening the spine to increase the stretch more. Now you can bring your back leg a little bit closer, just to allow you to bring your hands a little bit more forward. And then we're going to go into a standing split. So we're going to lift the left leg up high to the sky. So keep pressing that heel back. Breathe. Now from here we're going to go into a half moon. So now I want you to open that left hip up towards the ceiling. And then your left arm is going to reach up to the ceiling too. And only if you've got your balance, your eye line reaches up to the ceiling too. And then slowly bring the hand back down. Take this left leg back. And then you're going to bring your right leg back, so you're back into a down dog. So that we can do the other side. Just hold your down dog. Breathe. Okay, so this time, left leg reaches up to the ceiling. Hold it. And then lift the eye line and place that left foot between the hands. And just hold the lunge. Pressing down with those hips, abs are in. And then staying low in the legs. We reach the arms up for a crescent lunge. So make sure you're still pressing into that left leg. Try come down lower. Hold and breathe. Connect the palms, slide the hands down to heart center, and then we twist to the left, hooking that right elbow on the outside of the left thigh. And then you're going to press hard, opening up towards the ceiling, trying to get your hands in sternum in line. Keep breathing. And then slowly return to reach arms up. And then you're going to turn the back foot. And then you're going to take your left elbow, place it onto the left thigh. Reach right elbow over. Keeping shoulders out of your ears, really open chest to ceiling. Pressing into that left leg. Breathe. And then we're going to go into a warrior two. Just hold it there so tailbone tucked underneath you. You're still pressing into that left leg. Shoulders out of the ears. Reach those arms long. Align on the front middle finger to the left middle finger. And then straighten into your front leg. And then we hinge forward. So hinge towards the left leg. And then hand comes down either to the shin or to the mat or triangle pose. Align to the ceiling. Breathe. And then slowly place it down. You're going to frame the front foot. And bring your chest down towards that left leg. Try lengthen the spine to increase that stretch. And then bring the back leg a little bit closer. Reach your hands a little bit more forward so we can come up into a standing split. Relaxing the head, really press that right heel up to the ceiling. Just realize I didn't give you a water break. That's too late. And then just place that foot down. And just forward fold and breathe. And just come up into a halfway lift. And forward fold. Now I want you to take the right leg back and place the knee down. Untuck the toes. So you're just going to press forward some pubic bone forward. So you're trying to stretch into that right thigh. Then I want you to take your left leg out towards the left, bring the left arm to the inside. So left leg angle at about a 45-degree angle. If you can, I want you to take this right leg a little bit further back. Okay, if this is stretching enough, you're going to hold it there. If you can, right elbow comes down. If you can again, left elbow comes down. You rest your head, and you're pressing that left knee into the left shoulder. Just hold and breathe. And then you're going to come up onto your hands. And you're going to bring this left leg. So take the left foot towards the right and you're going to lower the knee. And then you're going to come down, sliding back leg. And then you're going to rest arms forward for pigeon pose. So when you're here, you need to make sure these hips are square. So you don't want to be leaning over onto your left. So hips are square, so you feel that left hip stretching. Resting here, breathing. And then you're going to come up onto your hands, tuck the back toe, walk it a little bit forward so you can lift it up the knee. And you're going to put the left foot back to the front, bring your back leg to join the front one, and we forward fold here. Then we inhale up into the halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. So this time, left leg comes back, lower the knee, untap the toes. So we're just pressing forward, we're breathing. And then move the right leg out to the right arm comes to the inside. Angle the foot at about a 45-degree angle. Slide back leg if you can. Hold here if you need to, or else left elbow comes down. And if you can, the right elbow comes down. Resting the head, and you're going to press that knee into the shoulder. Holding your lizard lunge. and then slowly up. And go into pigeon, so right foot towards the left, placing that knee down, sliding that back leg, and then we're resting forward. Make sure those hips are square. So right hip is stretching. Neck and shoulders relaxed. Breathe. And then slowly come up. And then you're just going to swing this back leg to the front. And then you're going to come all the way down. Okay, legs are bent. Lengthen the arms down next to your sides. Open the legs a little bit wider than the hips. And we're going to slowly lift the hips up. So try and lift as high as you can. Activate those inner thighs so your knees aren't falling out. Then think about taking your sternum or your chest bone towards your chin. Okay? That should have given you a little bit of more height. Now without moving your feet, press your feet away from you and lift up even higher. Shoulders are pressing down. Just hold it and breathe. Keep holding, keep breathing. And then slowly curling down. Open your arms to a T. And I want you to lengthen the right leg down along the mat. Take the left foot, place it onto that right knee. And you take the left knee over to the right. Try to keep the left arm and shoulder blade on the mat. You can lower that left arm if you need to, so that you can get that left knee down. And then take your eye line over towards the left. Nice back stretch, hold it and breathe. And then return the eye line and slowly return the legs. And then we're going to change. So we're going to bend the right leg, lengthen the left leg. Right foot comes onto your left knee. Right knee goes all the way over towards the left. Adjust at the right arm. Eye line goes across to the right. Breathe. And then return the arm. Slowly return the legs. And then from here, bend into the legs and you're going to hug the knees into the chest. Closing the eyes, gently rock side to side. Focus on the breathing. Relaxing the muscles. Relaxing the muscles in the face. And that's our session for today. So when you feel ready, you can make your way